Tag 45 out of pen 13. This will be one of a trio of 53 litters that'll come out of pen 13. They're going to be solid white crossbreds, York classifiers, sired by our white boar, Grand Gesture, which is the higher ground, best intentions ghost, a son that we kept this past go around. This would be the first litter that's out of him, I guess, anywhere. The mother of these is a first litter Crickets ghost. Grand Gesture's grandmother is 42.4, and the grandma on the bottom side of the pedigree of these is 42.4, and that would be the mother of our champion York at San Antonio and our reserve heavy York at Houston that we had last year. So kind of combines the best of our white program at this particular point. This pen has a boar pig and a pair of gilts. Tag 45 is the boar pig that we will offer out of this particular litter. I know he's white, and those typically have maybe a little bit more grow to him, but as lined up as these are, and with the way those ghost sows usually generate, I don't expect these necessarily to get in as big a hurry as maybe what some think, and I think that particular bear I could pretty easily show into February. Tag 46 out of pen 13 is Ear Notch 53-2. This gilt is another Grand Gesture Crickets ghost. This is the one that I probably remember the most on the deck. She had the most early bloom and was probably the burliest early on. She had a little cupping there, kind of shaped to her ear that's just a little bit different, and we get them out here and still like her a great deal. Heavy duty, really dense in terms of the mid part of her skeleton there. Very genuine off both ends of her body, and I love her squareness. Her hind leg structure, I think, is awesome. Length of hip, levelness of hip, the way her hind leg plants, pushes, and goes is exceptionally good. If you're looking for a really good solid white cross gilt to show as maybe a York at a county or in a solid white division at maybe a major, I like that gilt tremendously well, and she would certainly be on my short list. Tag 47 out of pen 13 is Ear Notch 53-4, Grand Gesture Crickets ghost once again. This is kind of the clubbier one probably of the pair of gilts being offered in this pen. She's sharper up front, shapelier, just has a really neat kind of a look to her, and looks like one that would be a lot of fun to show in the white ones from weekend to weekend. Big chested, really true and genuine off either end of her body. When she elevates her head and goes, everything comes together, I think, awfully well from the side. Hinges the right way off of both ends of her skeleton. Great big pin set and just a big caboose going right away from you, but her hind leg still bends right, plants right, stays very secure in her whenever she goes right away from you. I think that gilt has a chance to be a big-time solid white gilt for whoever ends up purchasing her and wanting to show her as we head on down the road. Very good set of pigs in this particular pen. That last one is tag 47, Ear Notch 53-4, and they're out of pen 13.